Hi guys, I've got the table slats all done and prepared, ready for some more oiling. A bit of a lump there actually. Yeah, I've oiled them once on this side, once on the other side. I'm probably going to do about another 5 times till I get a really nice coat on them, nice and glossy. You probably see in the background as well the table legs. I've been spraying them with this stuff, which is the real orange Rust-Oleum. It's okay, but I'm on my 3rd can. The coverage isn't brilliant. I mean, this stuff, this Rust-Oleum stuff that I used on the last bench on the table ends, I didn't even use a can, and that was twice spraying. This is the Bramwell Green, the chalky finish. That coats really well. This is a little bit thin. I've shaken it up really well, but it's going to be good. It's going to be nice in the end. And then I've got a clear gloss finish that I'm going to put on them afterwards. This is alright for outdoors anyway, which the chalk paint wasn't. That's why I used a lacquer finish on top. But this, I'm just going to wipe these down again. I'll give them another sand off, and then I'm just going to oil these up. I don't know where the bits are coming from. Yeah, I'm going to oil these up. I'm using on here, I'm using Rustin's Danish oil. I prefer it myself. It's I've tried a few. I tried the Colron one, and can't remember the other one. I tried it. I chucked it in the end. I just didn't like it. I just brush it on. A lot of people brush it on and wipe it off, but I just literally brush it on and let it soak in. Actually, just wanted to get into the wood as much as I can, and this is going to be outside for a long time, and if it gets sold or goes to a friend, sometimes I volunteer to help look after them, just because I like them to look nice. You know, in someone's garden, it's funny, isn't it? You sell it and then you volunteer to go around and look after it. But yeah, I just I like what I do. I don't make stuff just to sell it. If I make it and I like it, sometimes I keep it. What can go in my garden or to a friend or stuff like that. I just purely make stuff because I like making it. I'd love to have my own yard one day that I could sell reclaimed stuff and have an old shed or barn next to it that I can be doing stuff up. That's my actual dream about something that I could do. Got to mention Catherine on Instagram. Thanks very much for watching and for commenting on my photos and things like that. She's Gaslight Stories on Instagram. Puts up some brilliant posts. And it's nice to chat to people, especially when they like your stuff, or you like things that they've done or places they go or things that they do. It's nice. I think she's quite creative as well. My other good friends Paul and Pauline. I know, and hopefully Paul's collecting me up some logs for the log burner. They'll be no good this year, but hopefully go around in about a week and pick them up and store them somewhere, get them nice and dry for next year. It does get a bit cold in here when you're just standing around. I've got little plastic windows and it's lovely when the burner's going. Depends how long I'm in here really, to be honest, and what I'm doing. But it heats up quite quickly. Shut the door. It's nice. I know the stainless oil can make some of this wood go a bit yellowy, but I quite like the finish when it's against kind of some of the random colours. I'm not sure unless anyone's got any ideas what colours to do the bench ends. I just went for a random bright orange there. It's really nice, totally different rather than just a boring green that everybody has in their garden. And it's me. I just like the brighter colours. They look cool, and it's just different, really different. You've got to make your garden look different. People make the houses look different. I think you have to make your garden look different and stand out. So when they get friends around, they're like, wow, I like that. Well, it looks quite cool. I did some old house, made my own dining room table, which funny enough is this table now. On here. It's made of old French scaffold planks, and I made it for barbecue in my old place. In a couple of hours I had them stood up from an old friend, and I thought, oh, I need a big barbecue kind of food area, and so I just laid them down, put some pieces around and used 4-inch fence posts as legs, and it stayed there ever since. Ended up looking alright, so I cleaned it all up and had it indoors for about a year. Really heavy table, but it's ended up being my workbench. Probably a bit of a shame. I could get it back looking nice again, but it's got a few holes in it now from me mist-drilling stuff and bits and pieces. I don't know, there must be little black bits floating around in there. I don't know if they're from the burner. Keep landing on the wood. It's a little bit breezy outside. Hairs keep coming off the brush. But these are brilliant, these little brushes. Slowly getting a nice colour. There's some of this wood's got a really nice colour to it. These are the slats, big slats, funny enough, off a double bed as well. So they're about 1 inch thick. I don't know, 5 inches wide. But they'll be a brilliant tabletop. I just wanted wider slats as a tabletop rather than thinner. It's just easier to put plates on. They don't roll around and rattle around. Get it in the ends as well. Soak it up. Can't see the far side of that, but taking a bit of a guess. I'll come back tomorrow evening and turn them over, give them a bit of a sand, and do the other side. These are the tops this side because it's just the nicer side. I've got to drill the ends as well yet, and yeah, that looks quite nice. Happy with that. Let them dry. Probably doing about another 3 coats to get it a nice colour. But yeah, I'm liking that. See you in a minute, guys.